We're in some pretty dodgy form. Hopefully we can get back to winning ways in this episode. Let's see how we get on. What is going on, everybody? My name is Cookie6. Welcome along back to the Coventry Comeback. This is episode 41, and I think I want to talk about one idea I've got just before we kick into the actual games. So basically, I've had this idea of doing like a weekly thing, not necessarily Coventry Comeback related, but sort of Coventry City related in a way. I want to do a podcast and basically like upload like an hour or an hour and a half conversation each week with like a guest or something like that. So like obviously I'm like over on the Football Manager community at the minute. Don't really hang around with the FIFA community or anything like that, but I think what I'd want to do each week is get someone on and talk for an hour and a half about the football and anything that's like gone on and happened in the week. I want to base it around Coventry. That's my one true love, Coventry City. So I think that's one thing I want to do. Basically the idea is like an hour and a half. We're going to talk about what's gone on in real world football, what's gone on in FIFA, what's gone on in Football Manager, what's gone on in Coventry City's own sort of thing, and then just talk, really, just have a chat, really. That's what podcasts are for. If that's something that interests you, let me know in the comments down below and I'll try and work something out. It's only an idea at the minute. I just want to see what people would think about it. Thank you all for the support recently on Coventry Comeback as well. I know I had a bit of a break off. It wasn't really a break, like shit broke. And yeah, like, I really appreciate the support. It's good to be back, and hopefully this is just going to continue on 3 days a week until we finish, and then something else will happen. But apart from that, I'm really enjoying it. Let's get into these episodes, or games. I definitely meant games. Alright then, last episode we played 2 games. We played West Ham and we played Middlesbrough. We lost to West Ham 1-0. We lost to Middlesbrough 1-0. Today we have Swansea and Man City away from home, both games. Back to back, we get 1 day rest. We're playing Saturday and Monday, which is a bit shit. And then we go into January. So we've got 5 games in January. Looks pretty straightforward, January does. If you've got anyone you want me to sign, feel free to drop a comment also. So I think we've got 1.3 million and 33 wage budget. I could switch it around a little bit, but to sign a good player, we're going to have that wage budget quite high. That's the team currently looking at right now. Apart from that, though, we're going to get into a game. Okay, so here we are for the first game away to Swansea. The team is pretty much the team I just showed you a second ago. 4 at the back, Tierney, Turnbull, Harris, Pastlak. 2 in midfield, Mowat, Chalhanoglu. Attacking mid, James Maddison on the right, Jody Jones. Up top, Emery Moore on the left is going to be Jonathan Lecco, probably making his first start in the Premier League. He hasn't really shown me anything like decent, so hopefully you can turn it on against Swansea. We need 3 points desperately to stay in that top 4 battle, so let's get into it. Okay, here we go. We are in our red and black kit, kicking off away at Swansea's ground. I can't remember what it's called. Let's see if we can get some goals. Let's see if we get a win, most importantly. Jody Jones just coming through the ball. He's going to try and dribble past everyone. He's still got it. It comes into Jonathan Lecco. Jonathan Lecco turns. He shoots. Oh, it's a good save from goalkeeper with the name. We've got a corner. Let's try and whip this one in. Alex Mark's going to take it. I don't really know how he's taking it, but whatever. Comes in. We've got John Turnbull's jumped in front of me. I don't know what's happened there. Why is the computer jumped for me? Look at this. Ball comes in. I'm taking up... Is that Emery Moore? I'm controlling Emery Moore, and the computer decides to miss the 6-yard box with Jordan Turnbull. Jones just got this ball down the left-hand side for Swansea. Crosses it in. It's a good cross. Oh, it's come back out! No, dear. No! No! Alright, so we're 1-0 down to a header. Not happy with that. Bad form's continuing. Okay, coming forward. We've got some space on the overlap for Jody Jones. Jody Jones, can he finish it? Get in there. Come on. That's what we're talking about. It's 1-1. Good little finish there. Chalhanoglu slips the ball out to Jody Jones. Passes it past the goalkeeper. 1-1. Look at this. Good little bit of build-up play. Chalhanoglu, easy pass in there. Takes one big touch. Slides down. Finishes it over the goalkeeper. 1-1. Back on it. Let's go. We need another one. That is going to be the end of the first half. Then we're going into the break 1-1. It's been a bit even, this game. I mean, bloody hell. Looking at the stats, it doesn't look even, but it feels it. Like, they've had a few... Well, midfield battle's been thereabouts, so that's what I've been sort of searching for at the minute. I mean, I'm trying to go forward, and when I have, it's been okay-ish, but we can't get the goals in. We've had one, which is alright. Shouldn't have conceded, really, but I'll take 1-1. We need to get 2-1 or 3-1 in our favour. That would be lovely. Okay, here we go for the second half. Shooting left to right. Can we get 3 points? Chao Honolulu's coming forward, dribbling through the middle of the pitch. He's trying to take everyone on. Slips the ball into Emery Moore. Emery Moore's onside. He's going to have to cut back. He's trying. He slips it out to Jody Jones. Jody Jones turns, shoots. Oh, he's put it wide. Chao Honolulu slips it back to Emery Moore. Emery Moore, can he get inside? He needs to find himself a goal. He hasn't scored in a few games. Trying a little 1-2. He's going to hold the ball off. Gives it to Madison. Madison's going to try and whip one. He whips. Oh, it's just gone wide. 75 minutes gone. We're banging on the door. We can't seem to open it. Ball's been slipped down this right hand side. Keeper's coming for it. It's crossed in. We need to get a deflection. Oh, it's in both posts. It's come back out. It's gone in the goal. And we're 2-1 down. That's their first attack all half. And they've scored it. Like, oh. Emnes has got the ball. What's he going to do? He's into the penalty area now. He's going to try and shoot. It's a good stop. Harries gets the ball away. Chao Honolulu then. We're coming forward now. This could be the last attack. 5 minutes to go. We're going to get it onto Turnbull. Turnbull's going to send the ball in. Archie Cox has got space behind. He's taken a good touch. He's going to come back inside. Can he get a shot off? He shoots. Deflection. Oh no, it's just gone wide. We've got ourselves a corner. Everybody in the box then. We've got only the keeper back. Hakan Chao Honolulu is going to whip this in quite a lot of pace. Can Harrison Reed get a head on it? We've got a head on it. It's straight at the goalkeeper. We're in the 90th minute. We've got ourselves a free kick deep in our half. We're going to come forward then. This possibly is the last attack. Kieran Tierney is going to slip the ball in to Archie Cox. Archie Cox coming back in. He's going to shoot. Handball! Referee! Oh my word. If handballs were on this game, we would have got a penalty there. Clear cut. Goalkeeper's managed to tip it over. Let's look at this. That's clear handball. He's literally just gone like that. It's like 2 goalkeepers. We've got ourselves a free kick then. We're going to send it back post this time. Hakan's going to send this. Whips it in. Back post. Can we get a header on it? There's no one there. It's come out to Harries. Harries takes a shot. It's a deflect. Paslak. Oh! No, it's just gone wide. I think that's going to be the end of the game as well. It is. Oh my word. We were clawing at it then, trying to get the equaliser. Unfortunately for us though, we've lost this game 2-1. Swansea City 2, Coventry City 1. We've had a lot of shots compared to them. Our passing's been decent. Everything has been decent. It's just hasn't gone our way. Unfortunate start to the episode. I think that's like 5 losses in a row. That's not good at all. Let's go on to the next one. Okay then, so we've had 1 day rest and then we're going into the next game. Away to Manchester City. It's going to be a tough one. I've had to change the team a little bit just because loads of people are tired. So Evans has stayed in goal. The back four's changed a little bit. We've got Haynes coming in for Tierney on the left hand side. The 2 centre backs, Turnbull and now Jordan Willis on the right hand side. Felix Paslak stays in the team. 2 centre mids have changed. Harrison Reed and Jordan Wright both come in. Mowat moves himself up to the attacking midfield role, so that means James Madison, Hakan Chao Honolulu have dropped to the bench. Jody Jones stays out on the right hand side. Archie Cox has come back in on the left, and Emery Moore, who is very tired, has stayed up top. I'm not hopeful for this one. Let's say that. Let's see how we get on though. Okay then, here we go. Manchester City to kick off at the Etihad Arena. We are shooting in our bloody hell, red and black kit. We're shooting from right to left. I got all my words mixed up then. Can we get a point from this game? That's what we're looking for. We need to get some sort of points back into our system so we don't go down. Like, I don't know if we've moved in the table at all. We'll have to check that after this game, but form hasn't been very good. Archie Cox has the ball. Sees Emery Moore making his run. Slips it into him. He's got a man on coming into the middle. Gets it across goal. Oh no, how have we not scored? Claudio Bravo, the guy with chocolate fingers, has managed to make a save. Oh, I can't believe it. Alright, so we've got ourselves an injury. Alex Mowat is coming off injured. That, I think, is going to make way for Hakan Chao Honolulu. Going to need the big gun. He is absolutely knackered, but he might be able to see this game out. We'll find out. Emery Moore has the ball. He's cut back. He's gone past Mangala. He's going to use all his trickery. He's been tackled. Referee hasn't called a free kick. He has, however, decided to call half-time. Going in the break then, I don't think you're going to have seen a lot of highlights from that first half because not a lot has happened. We've had a guy go down injured. That's about it. Okay, here we go, second half. We are kicking off, shooting from left to right. What can we do? Can we get a point? Can we get 3 points? That would be amazing. Let's find out. Philippe Anderson has it. Gives it into Coleman. Coleman tries to find someone. It's not there. We're now breaking away. There's space down this left-hand side. If Archie Cox can get onto the end of this, he does. Takes it down. He's got a wall to run in front of now. He's going to try and switch this ball out. Beautiful ball. all the way out to Jody Jones. Jody Jones going to take this one. Can he take on his man? Oh yes, he dinks it over Kolarov. He's coming inside. Can he get a shot off? He finds a shot. Oh my word! It's just gone wide of the far post. Very good stuff there by Archie Cox and Jody Jones. Best highlight of the game so far. Ball coming down the right hand side. Seamus Coleman has it. Been tackled there by Jordan Turnbull, who is apparently on a yellow card. We're coming forward now. Archie Cox has got some space to run into. He's got a man in support as well. He's going to try and slip the man in support. It is Hakan, who was absolutely cream crackered. He takes a touch, shoots. Oh, Claudio Bravo has caught the ball. This game, you know, is unrealistic when that happens. Oh, a bit of bad play there. Mangala's got it. Oh, it gives it to Felipe Anderson. Aguero. Oh, my word. It's gone over the bar. I mean, I nearly shafted myself big time then. 3 minutes to go. I'm going to make my final 2 substitutions. I think Hakan is going to have to come off. He's got no bar there at all. He is going to come off. And we've got anyone else on the bench? We've got Liam Moore, who can come on for Jody Jones. We'll see if that will do anything. I doubt it's going to do that. Let's talk for the last few minutes of the game then. Man City have really piled on the pressure. Hopefully we can withstand it. I mean, ideally we want to goal, and even better than that, we don't want to concede. So that's like stuff like that will not help. Can we get around and get this ball back? There's a minute to go until stoppage time. How long we got? I don't think we're going to get a lot. Felipe Anderson's dilly-dallying, crosses this ball in. There's a header there. Oh my word! Straight at Evans. Can we get forward? One last attack. No, it's a really bad throw. De Bruyne gets it to Aaron Moy. We've got to stop that runner, and that's it. Going to be the end of the game. So we've got ourselves a 0-0 away draw, which circumstances to say, yeah, it's alright to be fair. Okay, coming out of that then, we got some bad news. Alex Mowat is injured for 4 weeks. Typically they last about 2, so not that bothered about that. Someone got suspended. Jordan Turnbull picked up a yellow card, means he's now suspended for a game. There's a youth squad report, there's a press conference, no one cares about this sort of stuff. Andy Rose, Jordan Willis and Ryan Haynes want to be sold. Not gonna happen. Okay then, I'm here in your top corner. Now I am gone. So looking at the league table, Stoke City still top of the table. They've only lost 2 games, and we now find ourselves down in 9th place. We played 18 games, we've won 6, drawn 6 and lost 6. The Devils' number 20 goals, 12 assists, 12 against us, 8 goal difference, 24 points. We're 14 points off the top of the table. And we're 7 off Chelsea in 4th place. So 4th place is still available. We could, if we put in a bit of a run of form, get back to those dizzy heights, but on current form we are not looking very likely to get back there. Hopefully after this transfer period, or during the transfer period, we can start picking up some wins, and that would be absolutely lovely. Alright, so if we're looking at the 4-3-3 lineup we got here, this is the first team you can see on the screen. So 1, we got a red card. 2, we've got Alex Mowat, who's injured for a few weeks. Is there anywhere we need to strengthen? Arguably we could strengthen the back line with Turnbull, who's only 72 rated. Harry's 74, he's picking up a little bit, but it's probably not my weakness. My weakness is going forward. So is there any forward players we need to sign? Is there anyone you think in 2018/2019, well it's 2019 now, that you think we could sign for sort of cheap money? We've only got 1.3 million. Or however, is there anyone from this lineup you think get rid of, try and make a bit of money on? Let me know in the comments down below. That, however, is how I'm going to leave today's episode. Get your comments in for who you want me to try and sign, and also if you want to hear a podcast, if you want me to do a podcast or something like that, feel free to leave a comment. I've always fancied trying to give one a go, so let me know what you think about that, and also signings as well. This has been Cookie6 though. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, drop a like and subscribe, and if you want to press that bell button, yeah, feel free. I will see you again on Monday. There might be a video in between those, but apart from that, I'll see you next time. Take care.